Heyo, welcome back. So, if you remember from the last video, we had Kieran over here jumping off a bridge, and you might also remember losing that camera he had on him, which was my action cam. We got it back in the end, but it actually, while it was stuck at the bottom of the river, it ran out of batteries. So for the rest of the trip, we actually didn't have the use of the action cam, but we still had my mirrorless camera and the drone, Kieran's drone. So we head out, I think, for another 2 or 3 more falls, and then we ended it off at what you'll see in the end of the video. Well, enjoy. Alright, so this is the first stop that we've come across after Kieran's big jump. This here is Fantail Falls. Now, apparently, there was supposed to be a lot more water and a lot more snow. We got up as close to the falls as we can, and as far as we can, comfortably fly the drone. It was pretty windy that day, but we couldn't walk across the water because it was still like 3 degrees Celsius, and I didn't have a change of clothes or anything else warm. So we've stopped here over a bridge, and we're trying to get footage of the waterfall over there. We can't walk through, and the drone is having wind problems, so we don't know how we're going to get this shot, but we'll see what we can do. Alright, looks like it's clear. Take a photo from here. This spot. Usually with these falls that we stop at, there's usually like a 5-10 minute walk before we reach the waterfall. Now here we are walking up to Thunder Creek Falls. Apparently this one was also supposed to have a lot more water around it, but this season around wasn't giving us the weather that we were expecting, so there was supposed to be a lot more snow as well. In fact, the snow was pushed back the whole time I was in Queenstown. Now, fun fact about this spot right here. Apparently, this spot is really famous in the cinematic world. Now, if everyone remembers Frodo, this is apparently the spot where Frodo took out one of his rings and gave it to Eowyn for her hand in marriage. I think that's how it went. I don't know. I haven't seen the movie yet. Now here we are approaching the last set of falls for the day. We did our usual 5 to 10 minute walk from wherever it is we stopped at and approached this large area that's full of like stones and rocks, apparently, which was also supposed to be filled with water. This right here is the Roaring Billy Falls.
Let them rust all bundled up with greed. I am sick of seeing all the times I chose the lie.
This area was very isolating and felt very lonely. It also had an alien sort of atmosphere to it. I was almost expecting the Prometheus crew to show up somewhere, or even Norman Reedus popping up somewhere and delivering something. I don't know.
The holes the water's dug when it's dropped off.
Hold me at the knees, hang me upside down so I can fly. Living life outside of black and white. Color bursting forward out of the sea. I'm sick of writing songs that make my father cry. So why am I compelled to write with words of slight? I need some map to find where grace and peace collide.
Trying to do this because action cam is out. We fucked it up. And we are on the last leg of this day trip. On what bridge is this, Karen?
Haast.
Haast?
Haast Pass.
Haast Pass.
It's the last trip in the Haast Pass. Haast Pass.
Of the Du Haast.
Du Haast.
And it is sunset, my dude. Alright, we'll take some pictures. Alright. So this brings us to the close of the 3-part series for day 4 of this day trip. Good lord, it was exhausting. I don't know if I'll keep narrating all these videos, but we'll see. I want to thank you for sticking it out this long, and hope to see you in the next video. Bye.
Huh?